good, YouTube? It's your brother Zo, back again with another one, man. The grind don't stop over here, man. We're just gonna keep it going, you know what I'm saying? I got deleted. Lil Wayne is fried, man. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what's been going on with Lil Wayne, but it haven't been good. Drake have been going through a lot as well, posting, you know what I'm saying, Powerpuff Girls pictures and shit, you know what I'm saying? He's doing the audition. He's trying to be the new member, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what he's doing. But back to Wayne, man, he been going through a lot. He been doing a lot, and he's been letting the internet get through his head, man. But we ain't gonna speak too much on that. I'm gonna put my take in. The more the video goes by, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna waste too much time, man. Let's go.
I think I need to make one thing clear on this channel before we begin. I don't give a what none of y'all think. I'm gonna just be honest with you. When y'all get mad at me and say, I'm unsubbing, okay, get your soft A up out of here. I don't get it. You can't cancel someone that don't care. When I see men,
I told y'all, this man do not care about what y'all be saying, bro. I know they were getting on his ass about that Kendrick Lamar video he did. He received a lot of backlash. I ain't gonna lie. The same thing they did to What's the Dirt. They did the same thing to his ass, but in like a, you know what I'm saying, a minimal level type shit. What's the Dirt received the most. Him, he just, you know what I'm saying, he received a couple smacks and shit, but he don't give a fuck though. I'm telling you, he don't care.
Typing that, I feel like you guys got girl hands. You old feminine hands. So am I gonna have to be the kid to say it? Do I gotta be everybody's enemy again? Am I gonna have to be the stick in the mud? I say that like I don't love this type of energy. Lil Wayne is fried. He's literally the Patrick.
Right off the bat, bro. God damn. Bro didn't even get to no biography or nothing like that. Just Lil Wayne is fried.
Am I gonna have to be the stick in the mud? I say that like I don't love this type of energy. Lil Wayne is fried. He's literally the Patrick Star of rap at this point.
God
Hova,
damn.
jealous of this performance?
Yo.
Now, I wouldn't be going so hard on Lil Brain the way I am if it wasn't for his recent temper tantrum over the Super Bowl halftime slot, which was ultimately awarded to Kendrick Lamar. Lil Brain let his whole team amp him up and allowed these bozos to uplift him and make him feel that this was a way of redeeming his legacy, when in reality, it was a slight to K-Dot and Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj's Coca-Cola rant on Twitter started this whole fiasco, demanding Wayne being the super.
Ain't gonna lie, she was doing too much, man. She was doing the most on the internet, bro. But then again, it's Nicki, though. She always be doing that shit. She be coming out of nowhere and start some bullshit.
Super Bowl headliner, but she really used this debate to mask her subliminal disses in between on how she felt aimed at Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and Meg Thee Stallion. Nicki Minaj has been going at Rock Nation's neck for years now, and it honestly seemed it got worse when they started.
But I want to know why though. She been going at them that hard, because I feel like she was going at them before Meg got signed to them. You know, I feel like she got a personal grudge against Jay-Z or some shit. And then when they signed Megan Thee Stallion, that just amped the shit even more. I just want to know why what she got against them, man.
Reporting her ops. Are we surprised though? Nicki hates on anything and everyone with a wait, can I say on here? I don't know. I'll just say cat. Nicki Minaj hates anything and everything that has a cat.
She do been having a lot of back and forth with the female rappers though. At first, she was cool with Coi Leray. She was cool with Meg. She was cool with Lotto. She was cool with them other females, man. But then like a month later, like Cardi B. But then like a month later, or like 2, 3, 4, 5 months later, it's like they fall out. You see them on the internet going back and forth, throwing shades and shit. You know what I mean?
Weird, because she truly is one of, if not the best female MC of all time. She is the queen of rap, but she carries herself like a peasant. I wouldn't
say she's the queen of rap. I would say she's one of the best, for sure. Like on the top 5, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, you have Birdman edging the shit on, and the edgelord himself, Drake, the sub queen, posting subliminals throughout this Lil Wayne vs. Kendrick spectacle. By the way, these are the same people who were quiet when Birdman robbed Wayne of millions. The same people.
Yeah, boy, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. When I tell you that shit was disgusting to see. And one thing I remember during that time is 50 said, listen, whatever them two is going through, don't insert yourself in that shit. Make sure you stay on the outside looking in. Just stay outside, look what's going on, because you can pick Lil Wayne's side and start bashing Birdman, but as soon as they get back together and like friends again and shit, they gonna turn around and look at you weird, and you're gonna be the one embarrassed. You're gonna be the one ashamed and feeling stupid, basically. So yeah, man, it was crazy.
Who had nothing to say when Birdman stopped the Carter 6 album from ever dropping and allowed his then artist Young Thug to claim the Carter 6 title, which he would then change the album to Barter 6 because of the outrage and
no cap. That's a hard ass album. I'm not gonna lie to you though. It's a hard ass album, but he shouldn't have done that shit though. That was fucked up. Lil Wayne was on the run. Like I'm telling you, he was on the run, bro. And then Birdman, I don't know what the fuck his bald-headed ass was thinking. That shit was cut short, boy. I'm sorry for pausing this shit a lot, man. I wanted to go through this with y'all, man, because it's crazy to see where Wayne went from and to how things are going right now. It's just insane to see, man.
Backlash. These are the same people that didn't bat an eye when Young Thug allegedly shot up Wayne's tour bus with Wayne inside at the time of the shooting. These are the same people who were quiet while we watched the great run of Lil Wayne go silent and his career came to a halt by the hands of Birdman. This is literally the very reason why Wayne's run stopped so suddenly. However, in the midst of all this, Jay-Z was the one who helped Wayne get out of debt and paid $14 million of Wayne's taxes.
Crazy, man.
There's people like Jay-Z. You know what I mean? He helped me when I was really, really, really down. He don't want me to talk about it, don't want me to tell nobody. Jay don't want me to tell nobody. That man helped me with my tax. These are real friends, y'all. Shout out.
Funny how they forget, man. The media has dementia, bro. That's what Kendrick was saying in Watch the Party Die, bro. Y'all seem to always forget the most important parts and always ready to bash for the flaws that come out. And I hate the media for that shit.
I'm shocked that so many people are running with the Jay-Z is hating on Lil Wayne narrative, because Jay-Z has done nothing but show Wayne the utmost love. Jay-Z literally helped this man with his tax debt. I don't know what the actual number was, but you know, the USA Today said back in 2018 it was over 14 million in taxes. Jay helped him get out of debt. Jay helped him keep his house. So I don't think that sounds like hate to me on a person. Jay wanted to sign Lil Wayne. Remember that?
Ironically, besides Birdman, these are the same people that did not show up to his Little Louisiana show at all.
Hold up, bro. That bitch is practically naked, bro. Bro, what the fuck? That's insane.
Ironically, besides Birdman, these are the same people that did not show up to his Little Louisiana show at all. Drake too busy acting like a battered scoring woman on the sideline, mean mugging DeRozan, and
yeah,
Nicki
man, that was
somewhere playing with her nose.
I'm gonna do a separate video on that.
Not true whatsoever. I just said that for the dramatic effect of things. Wayne should have read the fucking room. I was always taught as a child to never be someone else's entertainment for drama. For instance, if people are hyping you up to create some sort of beef with someone else, you never thought you had beef to begin with. Usually, they are the ones who are the snakes to your Eve, with Eve being your sanity or your integrity. In other words, don't let them corrupt your mind, gang. These people aren't to help you, but to destroy you. And they benefit off of your chaos that they stir up. Around here, we call those people out up front. Like, nigga, don't pump me up. If you have a problem, you go do it. I'm not for your entertainment. And some take it as complete disrespect to the point where they will call the person out for a fade in itself.
Them niggas
The whole performance was a shit show. Wayne looks spaced the fuck out. His people around him are not for him at all. It's so sad to witness a legend deteriorate.
Them niggas just there for the money, man. Them niggas just there for the money. Remember that time they left the group? They was not playing around with that Birdman shit, bro. When Birdman wouldn't pay them, they left. If they coming back, they're just doing it for the money, bro. They're just doing it for the money and a little bit of clout. That's it. They're not worried about Wayne. They're not worried about what Wayne is doing, what Wayne been through, what he's going through. They just there for the money and that 15 minutes of clout. That's it.
For our eyes, someone should have poured that cup out a long fucking time ago. He was in prison for what, like 11 months? That could have been where he changed his life away from the addiction. He's singing off key. He's standing there spaceless. It's so hard to watch. I see a lot of people stating it's because he's 43 years old. No, nigga. Beyonce is 43. Dancing like she has a bill to pay on her last tour. Kanye is 47, dancing with fans in China on the world tour that he's on. And when he was 43, that's when Donda dropped. And he did a free Larry Hoover concert with Drake. Drake is a 39-year-old white woman, only 4 years younger than Wayne. And he just came off of his own world tour. Nicki Minaj is 41 years of age, 2 years younger than Wayne. And she just completed her own tour. But by the way she's been acting lately, her brain might not be too far off. Allegedly, that is.
That's
allegedly.
Crazy.
All that's fake. She doesn't do nothing of the such. We're just saying allegedly.
Bro,
this is
chill,
all for
man,
jokes.
chill.
J. Cole is 40 years old riding a bike somewhere. He's 3 years younger than Lil Wayne. When Jay-Z was 43 years old, the same age as Wayne, he released the 444 album and went on a world tour himself. And Future is 40 years old, 3 years younger than Wayne. So this isn't what 43 looks like. This isn't what 43 moves like. 43 isn't old at all. It's a grown-ass man.
I got a question for y'all, though. If Drake is about to be 40 years old and he still hasn't made like music reflecting on, you know, his grown man era, age, or whatever, what about Future, who's been making music about lean fucking bitches and going out to parties and shit, which he has huge influence on the new artists, you know, drinking lean heavily, taking heavy drugs. For example, Juice WRLD had told Future, like, you know, you're the main reason why I started doing drugs and I started, you know, doing all kinds of leans and all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? Which to the point where Future had apologized and said, "Yo, bro, I'm so sorry for that." You know, something he had said something else after that. What about Future? Are y'all gonna hold him accountable for not making grown man music and try to change the youth perspective instead of pushing them to that drug using shit? I just want to know y'all opinion on that shit.
It's not a young man. It's not an old man. It's just a man.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a middle-aged man. I don't know. Either way, he looks awful.
Lil Wayne
and he looks like he's deteriorating. All this outrage for Wayne to perform when he needs a teleprompter to even recite words, but kept missing the beat.
This nigga using a teleprompter. Yo, that's crazy.
Y'all can't be serious because you wanted to be the first solo rap headliner for your city. I don't want to hear you guys say it's because he has so many verses and how he doesn't write them down and how he can't possibly remember half the songs. That's stupid.
Not right.
Then don't perform.
Yeah, that's
if you're not
don't
going to practice and gear up, then why perform?
Exactly.
Neither Jay-Z and Kanye and so many other greats of hip-hop has yet to grace the Super Bowl stage themselves. And they're some of the most impactful and influential artists of all time. And they would never slight their peers of gracing that stage. That's some for real female dog energy. Some Garfield type shit. Or should I just say it? That's some bitch and pussy shit. And on the gang, Kendrick better not pull this nigga Wayne on stage with him either. Forget all that righteous, holier than thou, Kendrick. Come with the straight boogeyman aura and
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be mad if you brought Wayne. But that's where it stopped at. Just Wayne. No Nicki, no Birdman, no Hot Boys. None of them niggas. Just Wayne. That's it. But then again, the way Wayne been moving and what he been saying on the media and shit makes me just, you know, I wouldn't even be upset. I wouldn't even think about it twice if Kendrick didn't bring out Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Cause he been acting like a brat. You know what I mean? He been acting like a little spoiled child, bro. And we know that nigga been spoiled since a jit. So that's probably why he got that mentality, bro. He thought everything could be handed over to him. But at least he had a reality wake up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But what I was saying earlier about the future drug use and the Drake rapping about the same thing. What about Lil Wayne too? For the past 30 years, he been rapping about the same thing as well. I just want to know, are y'all going to start holding these rappers accountable? Because we trying to change the younger generation. We trying to change their perspective on the things that's going on hip hop. So I would think you guys would hold these three guys accountable for what they be saying, because they're the most influential guys in hip hop. You know, Future had a whole influence on the younger generation. Lil Wayne especially had a whole. I'm talking about, yeah, the littles, the drug, the tattoo, the face tattoos, the way they move. That's Lil Wayne right there. Drake, he been rapping about the same shit. You know what I mean? He started rapping about the ladies, and then when he started hanging around the gangsters and shit, or the media gangsters and shit, he started rapping about crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? He added some crazy shit. Now he's a mob boss or some shit. That's those three guys, man. The younger generation look up to them the most in a negative type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know you guys' thoughts on this shit, because I wanted to make a separate videos on that to see what y'all would say, but since we're here, might as well ask that question, man, because I'm not saying I'm on Drake's side, but it's not just him that's rapping about those things and that's affecting the younger generation. It's those other artists too. We gotta start holding these motherfuckers accountable, man.
New Orleans gang, especially after all this shade, them dudes probably wouldn't even take Kendrick's offer anyways. They're all so damn prideful and egotistical.
Yeah,
look at how these motherfuckers try to dim this man's light during his announcement. Jealousy and crab in the barrel mentality. Leave them under the shade they created, gang. Hey, I'm serious. I'm gonna be real pissed the fuck off at Kendrick.
I don't think Kendrick would give a fuck if you pissed at him, bro. But I'm just saying, let's keep going.
He somehow shows these niggas love. And shut the fuck up, K-Dot stands. No one's talking to you. Go.
Whoa. I'm not a stan, but I feel like just because I just said what I said, you answered me like that, bro. What's up? We trying to fade, bro?
To your shrine and pray to Kendrick or something. Go preach to a motherfucker that cares. This is my take, my opinion. This is how I feel. I had some nigga the other day come on here talking about, you lost all credibility with me. Credibility with what exactly? I started my whole channel off of talking shit about Meek and Diddy banging each other, then Drake, and then a racist white YouTuber, and then I vented about how I was sick of J. Cole, and then again I had to get on Drake's line. When the fuck did you feel that anything I ever said was credible? This is YouTube, gang. Go touch some grass. My bad, I'm eating candy. As for a millennial, this Hot Boy reunion for real was something special to see. It should have happened 15 years ago though, when it would have been more appreciated. Look at this dull ass crowd. This isn't moving them because they're not a part of this legacy. But see, when people are on their high horse, they don't think to do reunions like this until they're humbled and not the it factor anymore. I feel the crowd would have been at an uproar if this was for a generation that still cared. We're all grown now and paying bills, irritated that we have to deal with a coworker, or going to a parent-teacher conference.
All the bullshit.
But if this happened 15 years ago, that whole arena would have been turned the fuck up. I can't remember though. Was BG out 15 years ago? Was Turk released? You guys let me know in the comments. A lot of nostalgic moments on this stage that for real hit home.
15 years ago. Okay.
For me, I just wish it wasn't centered around throwing shade towards K-Dot. And I'm not trying to be the savior for K-Dot. I just call it how I see it. Hate is hate. Lame is lame. I wish all this came from a natural place. Giving Wayne his flowers because he got the Super Bowl ripped from his hands is corny and cringe as hell.
That moment I said to myself, I want to be on stage for the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom. And I worked my ass off to get that fucking position, and it was ripped away from me. But this...
Bro, it was not ripped away from you, man. It was not ripped away from you. What? See, me, from my perspective, this is how I see it. If I said I'm going to work my ass off to get to the Super Bowl and make sure my mom see it, just because I didn't get it this year doesn't mean I can't get it next year. You said you wanted to get the position in the Super Bowl, but you didn't say you wanted it in your city though. You know what I'm saying? You still got next year, you still got the year after, bro. Just keep working hard. Congratulate Kendrick and keep it pushing, bro. You ain't had to say none of that shit. It was not ripped away from you because it was never offered to you in the first fucking place. Come on, Wayne. You're better than this, I think.
Motherfucking moment right here. They can't take that, man. They can't take that from me.
And come on, gang.
That's crazy.
Nothing can be ripped from you if it was never yours to begin with. The Super Bowl never worked this way in the past. Why would it work this way
exactly,
now?
Bro.
Jay-Z signed on to host the Super Bowl halftime show back in 2019 to bridge the gap with black entertainers and the NFL lack of diversity. A lot of the people weren't for this. A lot of people were actually very angry about Jay-Z signing with the NFL, calling him a sellout. So no one wanted the halftime slot. No one showed interest in the halftime slot. With Shakira and J-Lo, then The Weeknd, then Dr. Dre, and then Rihanna, and then Usher, you could tell by these lineups, rap artists weren't in line or at Jay's door to perform. But when he gives it to Kendrick, it's now a problem.
It's a problem,
bro. Make that make sense.
As soon as, I don't know, man, it's something going on. The way these folks are reacting to Kendrick getting that position, bro. You know what I mean? That's just how it just shows you how the black community is not really, well, most of the black community is not really supporting Kendrick. When you're trying to do something good, a lot of people are not gonna support you, bro. Like he said, 95 will not understand, only 5% will understand, man. So it's gonna take time for the 5% to turn to 95. It's gonna take time, man. But then again, that's how shit is, man. Hey, there you have it, man. It's Lil Wayne is fried. I saw deleted perspective on this, and I completely agree with most of what he said. And all I can say is I just hope Lil Wayne leave the lean alone, leave the drugs alone, and go to rehab, bro, and get his mind right, because bro is only 41, 42 years old, man. You know, you can do a whole lot more than what you're doing right now if you get your body right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment, show some love to the channel, man. We're trying to get to 5, 10, 15, 20K subs ASAP, man. If y'all could share this with your mom, your dad, your grandma, and that auntie by the corner store, let her know we over here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, we out.